Start from the top. Start from the top. Give me the date, time, where we're going, your
All right.
social security card.
We are
What you
heading
had
to
for breakfast this
Winston-Salem. It is Turkey Day.
Oh, seriously, go ahead. Sorry.
Andy is talking gibberish. It's Turkey Day, a.k.a. Thanksgiving Day, a.k.a. November 28th,
Right.
a.k.a. Macy's Day.
Macy's Day?
Yeah.
Okay. Why Macy's Day?
Well, the iconic Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is on. Streaming on Peacock. Not sponsored.
Thank you to the sponsorship of Peacock and Macy's. Check out Macy's for any Black Friday deals that they might have going on. In Peacock, you get for $19.99 for the whole year.
Which I did.
Stream any NBC show, The Office, Saturday Night Live,
Also,
Parks and Rec.
Also sponsored by Peacock, not to be confused with NBC's Peacock, but the beautiful blue and brown bird.
Brown?
Blue and brown feathered bird.
Brown?
Blue and brown and green feathered bird. He also.
There's no way it's brown.
He gave us he gave us a couple.
Brown?
He gave us a couple of dollars as well. So we've got two sponsors.
I don't
named
think that was a
Peacock.
peacock. I don't think peacocks are brown.
Peacocks aren't brown. Peacocks.
Are female peacocks brown?
No, peacocks have brown in their feathers and blue and green. You want to know how I know that?
Yeah, I do.
Growing up, my grandparents in Texas had in the corner of the computer room where we played Oregon Trail, they had like a vase of peacock feathers. And they were real, and they were green, blue, brown, beautiful feathers. But that's how I know.
How do you know they were real?
It's just something that I know. I don't know how I know. That was a long time ago, but they must have told me.
You should ask your mother.
Okay. Well, thankfully, we're headed to see her in just a little bit so she can set the record straight. Maybe we can interview her for our car talk. There was a vase of peacock feathers.
Yes.
Can you tell me, were they real?
Yes, of course.
They were real, of course. Of course.
Of course they were real.
How do we know they were real?
Oh, because my mom would get them and they were real. They were absolutely real. Why would they not be real?
Yeah, I don't know.
He asked me, how do I know that they're real?
Well,
And I said,
because
I
you
just
could
know
tell.
that they're real.
You could tell.
I just know.
tell.
I must have been told
Yes.
that one
Okay.
time they were
Yeah.
real.
All right. Did they have brown in them?
Yeah.
They
what
had-
colors
well-
were in the feathers?
Please.
Please.
I know they were real.
Okay.
They were peacock feathers.
But
So
I
then
was
she
telling,
would-
I was describing, and I said there was brown in them. He said there's
Well, it's
not
mostly
brown.
mostly blue with some yellows. There could have been brown, in the center.
That's what the center, and
in
then
the
the blues
center,
are brown.
yeah, in the center,
okay.
there's
Got it.
it's a little darker spot, and then it goes. But you can ask Kaylee because her mom has peacocks.
Oh,
Yes. We definitely can. We can
Thanksgiving
interview
guests.
anybody that you want to.
Can we interview our daughter?
Of course we can.
New York. They never got to it.
Oh, I thought they were. Yeah.
Yeah, now they're on the 40.
Oh, well,
They
they
had
did.
some issues. They just bounced. Oh, now they're on the, oh wow. They're on the 25.
Easy stuff.
46 seconds. Rip it off. Oh.
Are you eating it? Don't eat it. Don't eat
Oh, they're right there.
it. You. All right. Enough of that. Enough. All right. Give this back to me.
She's very talkative, but she's very screamy.
That's the way she sounds.
Sure is. Sure is. She's sitting up on her own. She's 6 months old. Yeah.
We played a gig together on Tuesday.
Well, I've never been so bitter, never been so southern, dying Yankee after all.
I was going to say our last car talk was heading to the gig, but it wasn't. It was heading to the farmer's market the Saturday before. The gig was Tuesday following, and I think, considering, I think it went well. I had fun.
I definitely have fun. This is my favorite thing to do is play music.
It's not my favorite thing, but it's one of the things that I love.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I don't have an answer for you. I don't know.
Okay. So, but what's something that you love more than playing music?
I don't know.
Look,
I don't do like hard and fast favorites.
what do you mean hard and fast?
Like, I don't have a
favorites?
favorite movie or a favorite food or a favorite thing to do. There's just stuff I like.
Well, I mean, you married me. That's like kind of a hard and fast thing. Like you made a really big lifetime and legal commitment to me. You also had a baby. That's like a pretty big, once again, lifetime legal, physical, medical, mental commitment. You know. So it's not like you're not committing to stuff.
I definitely agree with you. I can commit.
I wholly disagree with you. You are definitely something I like. Thought I could tolerate for a certain amount of time.
I think, of course, I love
until
you.
death.
No, of course I love you. What do I love doing more than playing music? Okay, hanging out with you. And that's not just.
Well, we were hanging out and playing music. Does that count?
No.
What? Okay, alright, so what do you like doing with me that's better than playing music?
Like going for walks or hikes
A
or
walk?
something.
A hike?
Yeah, a hike or something. Low stakes, no eyes on me.
Really?
Gigs are a little stressful for me, but I had
Yeah.
fun.
Okay. We really need to bump up our walk and hike percentage. Right now it's like a twice a year type deal. Not walks, but walks haven't been a lot.
We need to up our game for sure, because it's like a stress reliever and a nice thing to do, and you get out and away, and it's good for us.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you review walks? Am I in the frame at all?
Yeah, you're in the frame.
I am? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, no,
It
no
looks
big
like I'm pointing it right at my.
Right,
Looks like I'm
it
pointing it
does.
right at myself,
Okay.
but you're in there.
Alright, that's wild. Alright, scale from 1 to 10, how would you review walking with me?
10 out of 10.
What?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, okay. So, playing music with me, what would you rate it? Out of 10.
Oh. In our living room, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
At a gig, if I'm prepared, maybe an 8 out of 10. If I'm ill prepared, more of a 6 out of 10, but it's above a 5, which means it's on the I like it side, but it's also down to a 6 because if I'm ill prepared, it's a little nerve-wracking. Not like regular good nerves for a gig, like more bad nerves. And something about me is, and you know this, when I'm ill prepared, I tend to back off a little bit.
Yeah. You can't back off, you just gotta sing right through it. Just gotta
That's your
find it.
opinion.
No, I mean, it is my opinion. It is my opinion, and it's the right opinion.
That's your opinion.
No, it is my opinion, and it's the right opinion. I've played live for a long time, and I haven't seen it go well where you back off. I understand backing off. I've definitely done it, but
It's not good. Doesn't
I mean,
look good. Not a good look.
for an auditory medium, if you back off, like it doesn't, you're not really fulfilling the purpose of the medium. And if you're playing with a band and you're backing off, like the band can't, or the other person can't help you find the right note or compensate or anything like that if you're backing off. Or if you're backing off, then you don't even know if you got close.
Yes, and I think that's all good during practice, like helping someone figure out a note during an actual show, figuring something out, working it out during the show, just doesn't feel right to me.
Well, I mean, but if the show's already booked and you only had X amount of time to practice, I think there's the reality of life, and it's an unpaid show, so I'm on the record for saying, like, you gotta experiment during an unpaid show for sure.
My wrist was killing, so I'm putting this up on the dash. Sorry for anyone viewing.
We can cut car talk short if we need to.
Okay.
We're gonna cut it short.
Well, this is an interesting conversation. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, did you have any closing remarks?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do it loud and do it proud. That's
Andy
it.
has closing remarks.
I do. I have closing remarks. You gotta do it loud. You gotta do it proud when you're on stage, and then you figure back. I think it's very helpful. Oh, sorry. There's something in my nose. It's very helpful to. I mean, you gotta do it. You gotta do it loud, do it proud. Then you go back and listen to yourself, and then you do an honest critique on, like, hey, this is what I did well. This is what I need to improve on. Yeah, I think that really helps going forward. I played too much. I played too little. I was too loud. I was flat, sharp, whatever.
Okay, listeners. Go out and listen to whatever Andy puts out and let us know what you think.
No. It's okay. It's hard. We don't need
Smell
to.
something burning?
What? Golly. Oh, man. I don't think... we are driving down the highway. I don't think it's us. I think it could be another car. But you always gotta keep your nose on a swivel. Anyways, I don't think we need to invite the ire of the internet to comment on how I'm doing.
Oh.
My self-confidence can't really take that. They'll tell us. We don't need to ask for feedback. It's like putting in a work email, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm definitely guilty of doing that.
Yeah.
I learned
They're
don't.
gonna let you
No
know.
matter what.
Yeah,
they're gonna have questions,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have concerns.
I was thinking
They don't
that.
need to be invited to do
Right,
that.
right.
They're just they're
Right.
gonna express their questions or concerns.
Right.
Now, somebody like me probably needs to be invited, but your boss, nope. They're gonna make sure those are known. You just don't need to put it in the email.
All right. So scrap that, listeners. However, Andy, have you listened to it yet?
No.
Okay. Me either. So we can't talk about what we think. What went well or didn't go well. Uh-oh. There's not a lot of traffic on the road for Thanksgiving Day. I'm surprised. I'm not complaining, but I'm surprised. So, is there anything else you wanted to discuss on Car Talk Episode 2?
I didn't have anything in mind.
All right, well, I don't want to bore our people.
We just edit it out. Just
Edit what out?
I mean, we could edit out any dead space. Yeah.
And this is where you play the crickets. Keep them coming.
What about like what'd you cook for Thanksgiving?
I cooked three things. A rice dish that is part of the family history, I guess you could say. My grandma would make it, and I've taken it over, and it's a very old school grandma type of dish. It's white rice, onion, mushroom, green peas, chicken broth, and a whole stick of butter, and it's delightful, I think.
It's nice. It's like a comforting thing.
Yeah.
It's a very like comforting kind of palate cleanser on the plate.
Feels like a random group of ingredients though, and I really wonder where she got the recipe, and so I googled it. Oh, someone just gave us a look.
Who gave us a look?
That red Tahoe
What'd they look at us for?
license plate number. No, I'm kidding. I think maybe they could have been looking at the motorcyclist that just came through. Motorcyclist.
Cyclist. Motorist. Motorcyclist. Cycle motorist.
The guy on his motorbike.
A cycle motorist.
Anyway,
Motorbike.
I googled the
A guy on his motorbike.
ingredients and I couldn't find the origin of it, like if it came out of Joy of Cooking or something else that I couldn't find where she got it from.
Motorbikist.
Maybe she made it up.
Go ahead.
Okay. I also made 3 pie crusts, which is a labor of love for me personally. Maybe not for you, but for me it's not easy.
It's a labor of hate.
Oh, look at that little dough.
Maybe for you, it's a labor of hate to do your pie crust. I have to see family.
No, I guess more what I meant was for probably
labor of hate.
some of the people listening might make crust all the time and it's easy, and me no. And I don't.
Oh, okay. So it's not. You're talking about the labor part, not the love part.
Right.
So it might be an act of love. Hers is a labor of love.
Yeah.
Got it. I got confused. It's the labor part of that. Labor of love.
I also roasted some pumpkins and made a pumpkin puree and made a homemade pumpkin pie that has like mascarpone in it and heavy whipping cream and
Uh-oh, what? Oh, she forgot the heavy whipping cream. And the pudding?
Sucks. I forgot the stuff, the refrigerated stuff. I forgot the jelly, the mascarpone, everything that I was going to bring for my snacks or for our charcuterie. I forgot the milk for the pie, for the chocolate pie. What else was in there? Celery, carrots, beers. Not the end of the world, but disappointing.
You need to go back?
No.
We're gonna bring beers?
Yeah, I put some beers in there. Disappointed. You know, with a car full of stuff.
Oh, where are we gonna put it?
I don't know. Ugh, I always forget something. That's
That's a lot. Not just something, that's some things. It's a whole fridge full of things.
That doesn't make me feel better, I'll tell you what.
I'm kidding. We could, stop somewhere. Places open on Thanksgiving?
Don't know.
I guess we could do a little bit of research. Or you could see if your mom would go run and get it. your dad. Your dad might need something to do. Sorry, Coach. It's not a dig.
I don't think he's gonna listen to this. If he gets this far listening to this,
Something wrong with him.
kudos. Shoot me a text if you've gotten this far, Dad. Thank you. If anyone's gotten this far, give us an emoji. Give us a comment. Andy doesn't want feedback, but
Marissa is wanting, is inviting the World Wide Web to give her critiques.
I'm ready to cut it.
Are you?
Yeah.
That whole forgetting. We didn't even get past anything else. You want to kind of talk through it?
My arm is hurting. My seatbelt is jutting into my neck.
Why are you leaning forward?
Because I gotta hold the.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Bye bye.
Hold on. Whoa. Let's sum it up. So, other than, the labor of love, so the act of love, easy, golly. We went from having a good time, now it's all just turned. The whole Turkey Day is just ruined! I hope my daughter isn't asleep. We got collards. I guess that's the only other thing. And wine. Yep. That's what we made. Dog in the back. Baby in the middle. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.